No fewer than 2,000 Nigerians on Wednesday held a thank you rally to the presidential villa over the success of the Empower scheme and other social intervention programs in the country, led by the Concerned Citizens and Empower Forum, with participants drawn across the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT. They expressed gratitude to President Muhammadu Buhari and Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Hajiya Sadiya Farouk, for the numerous interventions targeted at the vulnerable and less privileged groupings in the country. In his address, President of Concerned Citizens Ibrahim Kabiru Dala extolled President Buhari as a leader with the interest of the people at heart, who has displayed an unalloyed commitment to the entrenchment of sustainable growth and development. Dala recalled how the National Homegrown School Feeding Program, National Cash Transfer Program, Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program, and Empower in particular have affected the common Nigerian. According to the groups, the feat recorded has been made possible by the commitment, dedication and transparency of Hajiya Farouk. The Concerned Citizens and Empower Forum, however, advised the minister not to relent in her service to the country, sustaining the trust of Mr. President to ensure total implementation of the various SIPs. While thanking President Buhari for the Empower Batch A, B and incoming C, the groups pleaded that the number of the intended intakes is increased from 400,000 to 1 million. The groups further assured the President and Minister of their total support, saying, "I bring warm greetings to everyone on behalf of the Concerned Citizens and Empower Forum on this exceptional day and occasion that has seen to the converging of like minds in appreciation to God for the gift of President Muhammadu Buhari to Nigeria. Our joy knows no bounds. Words alone are not sufficient to express our gratitude to a man that has distinguished himself as a leader of repute in service to the country through the introduction of the various social intervention programs targeted at the vulnerable and less privileged groupings in the country. The Concerned Citizens and Empower Forum is not obvious of these numerous interventions that has indeed brought about the much needed relief in the lives of this group of individuals that dot the nook and cranny of Nigeria. Mr. President, to say you haven't done well will be a sin against God, because in all sincerity your passion towards uplifting the plight of the masses has been well articulated, and this indeed gave birth to the various national social investment programs suited to overcome the failing of the past and enshrine the values and visions of the current administration for graduating its citizens from poverty through capacity building, investments and direct support. Mr. President, the Job Creation and Youth Employment Empower National Home Grown School Feeding, National Cash Transfer Program and Government Enterprise and Empowerment Program have all proven to be invaluable in the lives of our citizens, in the sense that the testimonies from these social interventions from the various states in the country are not in short supply. Mr. President, we have come here to inform you that the National Homegrown School Feeding Program is feeding over 9 million puppies in 24 states in Nigeria. It has also engaged and empowered over 100,000 cooks across the country. We wish to say that this is indeed phenomenal when we consider the multiplier effect the National Homegrown School Feeding Program has had on the ecosystem in Nigeria. This is indeed strategic and a manifestation of foresight displayed by you in steering the ship of Nigeria to greatness. Mr. President, the implementation of the National Cash Transfer Program has been a huge success, with the payments of beneficiaries in 20 states to 297,973 caregivers being trained by 2,495 community facilitators. This is also aside from the conditional cash transfer of 20,000 naira to the vulnerable households during the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown. Mr. President, the joy that radiates in our hearts can be felt in all parts of the country because you have proven yourself as a leader with the interests of the people at heart. You have displayed an unalloyed commitment to the entrenchment of sustainable growth and development. You have also matched your words with actions, and the generality of Nigerians are better for it. Mr. President, the Empower scheme is another way you have touched the lives of many citizens of Nigeria. This suffices to mention that the B, Batch A and Batch B streams accommodated 516,600 beneficiaries from various parts of the country. These individuals have benefited immensely, as evident in the contributions they have made towards the success of the program, as well as the skills and knowledge they have gathered throughout the duration of their enlistment in the program. We cannot thank you enough for this significant intervention that has catered for the needs of a large chunk of the youth population in Nigeria. This is also strategic and a display of sound leadership acumen. To understand that the critical role of the youth in the socio-economic development of Nigeria. Mr. President, while we are still thanking you for the Batch A and B streams, the introduction of the Batch C stream is indeed so lifting for the members of the Concerned Citizens and Empower Forum. This is so because of the enormous impact the commencement of Batch C stream would have in the polity. Mr. President, as a father and a leader, we cannot be afraid or shy to ask for favors from you. Consequently, we are using this occasion of this rally to extend our endorsement of the Batch C stream of the Empower program, and also to plead the that the number of intended intakes is increased from 400,000 to 1 million to be able to accommodate more youth and touch more lives in the country. Mr. President, this plea is with the best of intents because as a group we are witness to the enormous impact the Empower initiative has had on the lives of the youth in the country. We are not by any stretch of the imagination in denial that if the number of intake for the Batch C stream is increased to the 1 million marks, the youth of Nigeria will be eternally grateful to you and other members of your administration that have made the Empower initiative a huge success. Mr. President, in as much as we are gathered here to say thank you immediately, to say thank you immensely, we must not fail to bring to your notice that the success of the various social intervention programs of your administration has been made possible by the commitment, dedication, and transparency of some of your lieutenants in person of Honorable Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Ajiya Sadia Umar Farouk. The Honorable Minister has been outstanding in this discharge of her duties, and a level of transparency and accountability as seen to the display of confidence in the various social intervention programs of your administration. So guys, we've heard from this what is it called, this Empower people, and the way they just rally around and went to the House of Rock to say thank you. I don't know this all this of course it is expected, all this encomium and praises raised. How many people have been lifted out of poverty? They say batch A, batch C, batch whatever. This is not a permanent whatever, a permanent job. At the end of the day, these people are coming back to square one. See the way they are praising all of them. I wouldn't want to say much because we all are witnesses to what is happening. The same thing, those are the things they want to put in their record. The same thing they will tell us, oh, everything is moving fine, the economy is growing, this and this and that. But in reality, we are not seeing anything. Things are so expensive in this pandemic. Palliative they are talking about, how many people got this palliative and see how much they have shared. Of course, most of the time in governance, most especially in Nigeria, they will select a few individuals and begin to give them this thing. At the end of the day, they will generalize it. That is what they have done. See the 774 jobs they say they want to create for 3 months. At the end of the day, they will tell you they have done this, they have done that. And I'm not surprised, because in all the government, they usually embark on one project or the other. And what has all those projects or whatever they are doing, how has it affected the nation in general? What has all this contributed to the GDP? And most especially that school feeding of a thing. You are feeding children, and yet the educational system is zero. The economy is zero. The children are not well equipped. Their teachers are not well equipped. You say you are feeding them, and they are spending a lot of money. At the end of the day, nothing to show for it. And we still have millions of children on the street not going to school. And some people will come and be saying thank you. And these people who are in batch A or batch B, that is the end of the whole thing. They will go back and they will start from square one. And money, and those who want to benefit will benefit. Empower that they have been complaining here and there, they don't even pay them. Let's hear what people are saying, so that it won't be as if we are just making all of this up. Please, you don't play with youth like that. Remember, this issue of use and dump is what created Boko Haram. Of course, when it nothing to fall back again, because it's just a temporary employment. And again, how has it affected the GDP? How has it affected the economy or the growth in general? That is what we need to be talking. All this immediate thing. Somebody said, "Oh, Nigerians are immediate people." Immediate people, IP. What I will get, nah. In future, nothing happens. That is why Nigeria will never be won. Despite our inactions, you are rallying in her support because she has sponsored you to counter the batch A and B protests. Don't worry, we will trouble them since they want to turn us to monsters. Political sponsor from Office of the Minister, Sadia Umar Farouk. It doesn't affect our stance in any way. We shall continue to pursue collective goals. If retired Boko can be paid, why can't they pay Empower, who have contributed to the development of our dear country? What do you expect? They are hired, and how, and know the real Empower and hired Empower. This government is using youth against youth. I wonder where would this lead this country? Where this will lead this country to? Nigeria is a lying nation with lying leaders. God save from devils and liars in a corridor of power. This is a serious matter. So this woman has gone this far to mobilize in order to cancel the efforts of the genuine Empower beneficiaries. God is watching. The truth shall prevail. When a fight overpower you, you turn it into a joke. Ajiana, only God go revenge. You guys are not serious. For congratulating the minister for non-payment of Empower stipends and disengagement of Empower beneficiaries of batch A and B without any reasonable package. You know it's a shame. Politician sponsors, this is not beneficiaries of Empower. Life goes on. These ones are wise. They are the true Nigerians. Sadia, child, people fooling people. When will this game finish? Some youth in this country can do over Sabi. What did Buhari do for appreciating him? Now I believe this is a zoo. I stand to be corrected. Please pay the remaining stipend. You have the floor with your paid group. Fictitious. This government don't care about the people. All their intention is to share money, just buying time till 2023. Then they will pack out for another set of dummies with no vision to continue. I don't have enough time to waste reading that rubbish here. I still strongly stand my ground that Empower is a dumb initiative. Sadia Farouk, the Minister of Humanitarian, stop playing politics with the future of Nigeria's youth. This one you are doing by employing some unscrupulous miscreant to say thank you to the president is a fraud on your part. Please stop it. It can't take you to anywhere. All your concerted efforts to derail Buhari's government from achievement its primary purpose of creating jobs to ordinary citizens shall not come to pass by the grace of God. No money to pay Empower, but there is money to sponsor fake Empower to lie to Nigerians No problem, continue, but your days are numbered. In fact, abject poverty has made Nigerian youth to become senseless. It will be difficult for this country to develop further if the youth of this country will not change their mindset, the way they reason. You can imagine. You can imagine. Of course, a lot of you must have experience of what is happening. They have not been paid. A lot of things are not just done. Quarrel here and there, fight here and there. All of a sudden, thank you. A rally. That's what they have gathered. So, guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take in the comment section.